Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to my playthrough of American Falls. We're going to be starting as new farmer, which is a little unique on this map. It's called Lancy's Challenge. So when you start as with regular funds, 100,000 like you would on any map as new farmer, but you do not own a farm. You own virtually no equipment. And all we have is this house and this nice red car. Oh wait, that's not ours? Oh, we have this nice house and this pickup truck. That's what we start with. So it's a place to live. It's got a sleep trigger. So this is where we're living right now. And we got our old pickup truck. She may not be the prettiest pickup truck on the block, but she gets the job done. She'll get us where we need to go and do what we need doing. So, we're farmers with no farm and no equipment. So our options are a little limited. So I guess we're going to have to go work for the man. We're going to have to do some contracts. And my plan in this map is I want to become a farmer. I want to buy some land. I want to buy some equipment. I want to farm my own land. I don't want to be working for other people. I want to set down some roots here and have my own place. And in order to do that, I mean, I've saved up $100,000, so I'm well on my way, but land and equipment are expensive. So we are going to have to work for the man. So let's get started. We're going to have to look at the contracts, and we're going to have to go do some work. There's no two ways about it. So probably what we should do is the best contracts are down at the store. So let's hop aboard our pickup truck and let's head her down to the store. Look, a vintage 1986. It was a great year for pickup trucks. Great year. All the best pickup trucks are from 1986. So let's see now. In all honesty, I've never played on this map. The only experience I had is I had a brief look at the map, and I think we have to go, and I could get this horribly wrong, but you know what, sometimes the spinnery. So I think we need to go this way, and then we got to hang a right and head down to the store. So we'll find it together. It's still early in the morning. It's August. We are playing with seasons on. Well, it's a nice crop of corn. So we're going to. Winter is coming. It's the fall harvest season right now. A great time to be a contractor, like we're going to be for a while. So hopefully we can make a little bit of money, so we can get our first piece of land. And we're going to take it from there. I have no real plan other than I want to be a farmer. I want to buy a farm in whatever way I can, and that may be living in our little small house that we have, and just buying a plot of land that we can start farming in some way or another. Farming's a hard business to get into. The land is expensive, the equipment is expensive. I don't know how any person could decide one day I want to become a farmer and actually do that without getting massive loans. It's just so expensive. But we're going to give it a whirl. Luckily the game pays very well for contracts. There's the tracks. Am I getting lost here? Did I go the wrong way? I think I might have went the wrong way. Wait, maybe I went the right way. Is this the store here? Oh, it might be. All right, so this is on this map, I guess. The store doesn't open right away. Let's hopefully not get caught up in traffic here. Let's move our hey, watch it. Vintage pickup truck here. Some drivers just don't respect the classics. All right. So this is going to be one of those ones that the gate doesn't open till a certain time, and that time would be what? That says 8 a.m. It's 8:08 a.m. What's going on here? Oh, maybe it's Saturday or Sunday. Maybe they're closed. But let's grab this one. So what we say, we're gonna take this one with equipment because, well, we don't own any equipment. So boom. And then we're gonna take this one without equipment. So we're just gonna accept the contract. Boom. All right. So we got those two contracts belong to us, and the equipment for them should be here in the store. I'm sure they won't mind us just jumping the gate. So let's get aboard of our rental tractor, and let's see if we can maneuver our way around to get that weight picked up. And we'll get everything all hooked up before we see if we can. I think the fertilizer, by the look of things, should spawn out here in the front. So let's get our weight picked up. I think this tractor would be fine hauling this trailer without the weight. There's probably a four-wheel drive tractor, maybe? I can't tell. But I guess generally with four-wheel drive tractors, if you did try to do something like this without some weight on the front wheels wouldn't get much traction, so they'd be spinning, and that would not be good. So I got that picked up. One would think if I buy some fertilizer, am I in range to load them? I am. I don't know. I think this trailer would hold 7,000 or 8,000. We're gonna have to do a little shifty shift. You should get us close enough. There we go. Yeah, she probably holds 10,000. But that's, like I say, that's $3,600 worth of fertilizer in there. Wow. Wow, I don't know what we're getting into here. Well, I won't make you sit here and wait for the gate to open, and I'll bring you back when I get this old gate opened up. Alright, gate's opened up at 9, so signs an hour off. They must be the old hours. They've got new hours now. So let's, this is our field, field 21. It's our large field to fertilize. Let's just set this guy off here now, and I'm not sure, so we're going to have a look at the spread width of this. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Oh no, it's pretty wide. We're wasting fertilizer. Great, because we got so much to waste. Anyway, let him do that for a second. Let's just, so it's an hour later, virtually. And let's have a look at the available contracts. Nothing's changed on that front. Okay. Maybe that won't update to around noon. So, like, let's have a look at this field. It's not a huge field. So I think we might be okay on fertilizer. I don't know how realistic this is. Would you really attempt to fertilize a cornfield like this? Corn is in its very last state of growth, isn't it? Like, would you really go driving a tractor through a cornfield like this to fertilize it in real life? I don't think so. I've never fertilized a cornfield before, so in reality, so I don't know. Seems like an odd thing to do. You seem like you do more destruction than good, but that's the way the game is set up to work, and I understand that. I just love. I have loves and hates about 22. One of the things I love is the high corn. I just love the way that looks. And I love the way it looks when you're harvesting it and the harvester's going through it. It looks great. There's a tractor in there somewhere. Yeah, this won't take long at all, and then we're off to field 11, I think, which should be somewhere up yonder. I've got the map turned on the bottom of the screen there, so I'm not familiar with this map, and I'm sure I would have driven right past this cornfield if I hadn't have marked it. Those are some big silos. Is that flat bottom and a... They look like those fermenting silos. I wonder what farm this is. There's some silage pits there, a couple of silage pits. Yeah, when we get our great wealth from doing these two fertilizer contracts, we are going to have to look at buying a plot. There are some small plots on this. Some of them are just houses with a little bit of land around them. For our purposes, we could probably make that work. If we were to even purchase that, and that would give us a place to, we could put some stuff down. Because I don't think we technically own the land where we're to right now, and besides that, I wouldn't, where we are right now living, I don't think I would want to put anything permanent down anyway. We might very well be able to unload here and drop off this fertilizer, but we need to move forward, and it seems like we're, you know, we started working and now we're poor. Really? I've been yakking, not watching what I was doing. So this is the small field. I thought this was the large field. Oh my. Alrighty then. Let's get this, is there another tree right there? Nope. Alright, we need to get up here somewhere. Probably right where that tree is. Let's see if we can get through here. Maybe here? Maybe? I'm gonna have to take a look at this. Well, that goes down that way quite a bit. Let's zoom out and see if we can get a better look at this corn crop. It's a pretty odd-shaped field. My first inclination, if I own this odd-shaped field, is to utilize some of this space behind me and maybe take out some of these trees, get some more farmable land going. And we're getting there. But yeah, that is an odd-shaped field. There's a fair amount of land here. So this is part of a farm. Might take a look at this, but I'm pretty sure that a property as substantial as this is way out of our range. We just can't afford that. Alright, let's see if we can, oh. Did that just say finished? It is. Okay, so technically we could complete that right now, but let's not. We're off to field 11. Okay. Field 11. All I can say for sure about field 11 is it is somewhere up in... Get ourselves out of here. This is the main road. Okay. We're back to the main road. And we want to go to the right. Oh, well, we've had our first fender bender. Apparently he didn't see the signs of be aware of slow moving equipment. Alright, so we go up here and I think we're going to head back towards our house. And at some point here we're going to want to hang a right. Oh, I see the blinking up in the very top of the screen. Oh yeah, we are going to want to hang a right, aren't we? There's our passing by our beautiful estate. So there's a lane going off here to the right that I think is what we want to take. And as with, oh, this might just be a laneway into this farm here. No, it looks like that road carries on. Let's, well, you know, let's give it a whirl. Yeah, this is not the lane to the farm. This is a road. Okay. So it carries on up. It's taking us in exactly the direction we want to go. That coming up there looks like field 9, maybe? We're getting close. The field we want is over to the right. Is it? It is actually that field right there. I don't even know what that is. It looks almost like grass, but it's too tall for grass. And there's a river there. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get. Maybe back there? Can we get into the field from there, maybe? Let's pull a Yui. Guess I can pull a Yui on this man's plowed field. Not going to do any damage to his crop. Can we get in through here, maybe? I think this might be... Oh, there's a lane. Yeah, there it is. All right. Okay, we drove right past it. No, that's the wrong field, but we can travel up this way. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this map is going to take a little getting used to. So what's the best way to tackle this? It might be... let's see if we can tackle it this way. I know this thing's got a pretty good spread on it. And if I set this up right... it's going to stop, isn't it? Anyway, it's neither here nor there. It'll set a nice straight line for us to work from. Maybe it'll keep going. And then it'll turn around and come back. We'll have to take it up a little further because it's probably going to want to turn around too quick. We're going to miss a little bit here. Keep that in mind. We can come back and hit that if we're a little short. Alright, I'm going to play around and get this fertilized, and then we got to figure out, we got rain coming, and I think we've used up all our good contracts. We may take this rainy period to maybe go and look at some land. Anyway, I'll get this fertilized, and I'll bring you back then. All right, that field is complete. So let's, I guess, run down as far as the store. There's not that much fertilizer left. There's half a bag left, so we used a bag and a half to do that contract. Or I guess about $3,000 worth of fertilizer. 2,500, 3,000. Wow. That's, oh, this is silo. There's lots of buildings here. Wow, why is there so many buildings here? Just doesn't look as much as a farm as it looks like an industrial site. Where are we to? Here. Is that his own plot of land? I can't read the price. $97,000? Huh, we would have had enough money to buy that, but then we got in trouble and couldn't have done a contract. $97,000? Really? That's a big piece of land, but more importantly, there's all these buildings on it that we don't need. This plot of land is big enough for an entire farmyard. We could buy this piece of land. Not right now, we got to cash in these contracts first, but we could buy this piece of land and sell a bunch of these buildings we don't need. Like, the silo's great, that's money. So that would give us a nice big grain silo. And maybe like that silo and this building here and maybe this building here would be all we need. We wouldn't even need all this. We could sell all of this and we could sell all this and put some animal pens in here and the other things we need. There's plenty of room here. This is a big piece of land. Plenty of room here for all of our animal pens and things to go in. And then we could start buying up some fields surrounding this, and this could be the start of our farm right here. Oh, I'm liking that idea. Come on. Oh, I got all the stuff turned off, but turn it back on. Let's have another look at that on the map and see if this is going to work. So it's this piece of land right here. The surrounding fields, I guess. Well, there's the small paved lane here, but that could run through our farm. But right now there's field 10, 8, and 7, which are really on the same block of land. And I guess technically if you crossed over just the little paved lane, this is the main road here. If we crossed over just the paved lane, we'd be in field 12, which is a good size field. We could even take in field 11, which is another good size field, that one we just fertilized. Wow. This seems like another farm here, but I think there's a creek here that runs down through here. So that kind of divides the property. Not perfect, not ideal. But I guess technically, I mean, if we were so successful that we took in these plots of land, we could then move across the paved road and take in these 3 plots as well. And that would be a huge farm. That could work. That could work. So this is 97,000. It's 100,000. If we cash in all our contracts, we'd basically be broke. We'd own this land, but then selling the buildings could generate some funds for us to maybe pick up a piece of land or two. That has possibilities. That has possibilities. Let's just have a quick little look here. Day one is starting to, things are starting to look up here on day one. Let's, I've got a lot of notifications, a lot of notifications turned off here. I'd like to see some things. Let's just not debate it. Let's turn them on. Colorblind mode we don't need. Interactive zone markers, no, that might help. Field info, that's what I was looking for. All right, so let's just hop out here a second, and we could have done this on the main map, I know, but I wanted to check these buildings and see what the story was on them. I think they're just all storage sheds. So poplars. Ew. I don't think I've ever grown poplars in my life. This is the other surrounding field. That seems to be fairly young. Poplar? What? What's going on here? Why are people growing so many poplars? Well, you know, poplars take special equipment though, don't they? We technically don't have a rule against leasing on this. Where are we to? We've gone all the way around? No. That's the crick. So field 7 is on the other side of a crick? Oh, there's a little spot here where you can try to get across the little creek and get stuck. That still makes it part of the same piece of land. So that's fallow, ready to be planted with something. Oh, the creek only has a drain across here, so it's, oh, there's a crossing here, okay. And so this field 8, which is a fair size field, I guess, is young poplars. Why are we at this time of year? Do poplars take like 2 years to grow, or is it 1 year? Why are these at such a early state of growth? And that's, I guess maybe that's poplars. Ew. And this is at a much later state of growth. I don't understand. So we're going to be buying a piece of property. Not that we can buy all the fields anyway. Maybe we just skip the ones with poplars on it and buy. Well, that's field 12. Are we missing a field? I think we're missing a field. So there's. I'm looking at the building now. Let's. Oh, so this is field 8. This is field 10, which is the little tiny field. For a little tiny field, she's got some area. And then what's this other one I'm looking at? Field, that must be across the lane. Okay, field 12 is across the lane. There ain't no way we're going to be able to afford field 12. What's it got on? Sunflowers. Okay, all right. That would be a real catch to get that field, but I think it's going to be too expensive. All right. I'm thinking this might be where we go. It's giving me the icon for unload, but I don't think it would let you unload on if it's not your property. Let's just let's pull up here. I don't want to do that. Can I turn here? Or am I going to hit the building? I think it's going to deploy out to the right. I just want to put it somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. If it will unload. So let's try unload here. Oh gosh, that worked. Huh. Okay, alright, awesome. So we can now turn this tractor back in. Watch your driving. If we turn this tractor back in, we can end those contracts and have a look at our finances. We might be able to buy that piece of property. I'm pretty sure we can. So, okay, we definitely want to go that way. Let's see if we can cut off some cars. So yeah, I'll head back down to the store, and we'll turn these in, and we'll have a look at our finances. Like I say, we got rain coming, so we get down to the store now. We'll check the weather. We'll see when that rain is coming. But I don't think we have to worry about it. If we can come up with enough money right now to buy that plot of land, I think we can then have a better look at the buildings, decide what we're going to keep and what we're going to sell, and then that'll give us the funds to carry on. I don't know what we're going to get for the buildings. I mean, we might get $4,000 per building. We might get $40,000 per building. Hopefully we can get enough selling the buildings for some pocket cash and to purchase one of the adjoining fields. And I guess at that point we officially have a farm. I guess there's no point in unless there's a crop on the field that we would like to harvest, there's no point in buying the land right away. The only advantage that has is, well, we'd end up having to harvest a crop we don't really want, but we would then be able to pick what got replanted there. I mean, at this point in the game, it's probably going to get turned into, if we let the farmer who currently owns it plant it, I mean, his options are getting limited at this point. I think pretty much he's got wheat and barley coming up in September, October. He can plant wheat or barley. But I don't know what he could plant right now. And I don't think any of it would be bad for us. Just well let him plant it. He might even pay us to plant it. We want to check the weather. Where is this rain situation? Oh, it's apparently not going to rain till later. Oh, there. Rain is not forecast till later this afternoon. Okay. All right, there's still a lot of day left before that happens. Let's turn in these contracts. There's no more fertilizer contracts available, and we need the money to purchase our new farm, the start of our new farm. Anyway, there is a harvest contract we could go do. And let's go ahead and the only downside is if we turn these in right now and another fertilizer contract comes up, we're going to have to re-rent the equipment, but that's life. That's life. Let's collect. That's that one. That's that one. The deed is done. So there is one contract left. It's a harvest contract. 14 should be close to the store, or at least down on this end of the map. We would have to grab the harvester, get that working on the field, come back, grab the tractor and the trailer, and then just deliver the crop. And with that price, the field is probably small enough that it's all going to go in one trailer load. It's probably a small field, so let's borrow items. Boom. Okay, it's our contract now, folks. Boom, there's the equipment. We were standing right in the way. That may take a little jiggery pokery. Where's the tractor? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, I need a header trailer. That'll probably go through the gate. Oh, I see the flashing up in the top corner of my map, so it's not that far away. Well, let's give it a whirl. Let's give it... Can I back up? No. I have to go around. Oh, I definitely can't back up. This is a big harvester. So let's well, this is the way it is in real life, folks. You don't always have a football field sized parking lot to maneuver your equipment around in. Sometimes you got to use a little skill. I wish I had some skill. I'm not lined up perfectly to do this. We got her. All right, now can we get this out of here? Ooh, guardrail on the other side. Can we get this out of here without getting tangled up into traffic? Who knows? We can get a... Oh, she's going over the guardrail. Okay. All right. All right. Now we're stuck. Okay. Whoever come up with this plan was wrong. Oh. Come on. Gotta pass this guardrail before a car comes along. What am I into now? Fence post. Oh, car's coming. Oh, no. Well, this was a great plan. I know. You're all thinking you could have just put it on the trailer and towed it up. Whoa. That might be farther away than I thought it was. Oh, don't stop there. I got farming to do. Alright. Seems... Oh, is that a lane? That might be the lane we want. Yeah, just a guy driving a $500,000 machine that's as wide as a city street and have no idea where I'm going. What could go wrong? I think we nailed it. Alright, we got away with that. Oh, this field is right in front of us. It's flax. How are we going to tackle this field? I like to go on the long dimension if I possibly could. Even if I can get a straight line and then just clean it up. Oh, that looks like... This might be a perfectly rectangular field. Little jiggly jaggly, but this might be good. Set that off, and we got to go back and get that trailer. That shouldn't be as hard to get up here, the tractor and trailer. Off you go, little harvester. Alright. Alright, so that trailer is going to be in the way a little bit. Let's deal with that first. Oh, I love these little JCB tractors. My absolute favorite, but I like playing start from scratch games. Very similar. This is kind of a variation on a start from scratch. I like playing start from scratch games, and it just seems like by the time you get enough money to get a tractor like this, you're looking for something with more horsepower, and there's always a cheaper option in these things. But perhaps I'll make a special effort on this playthrough to get myself, I think this is the smaller one, to either get this one or the bigger one. I really like these. I think they're kind of cool. Kind of trying to pick this up on an angle because it's kind of close to the fence. Alright, so if I swing, I want to swing wide as I can. And then that was terrible. Out onto the road. Car coming, of course. Watch your front fender. Alright. Like I say, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put all of that field into this one trailer. And then it's only a matter of me finding out where it's got to go. That lane should be just right here somewhere. And up to the field, there's the harvester working away. It's always nice to have young locals willing to work for you on the cheap and operate your $500,000 equipment. All right, flax field is done. We're down here to sell the flax, and I've decided that we'll just sell it all. There's not a lot of volume to it. Price is pretty good right now overall, so we're just going to sell it all, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, let's complete this contract. And we made an extra $2,200, so it was such a small field that the percentage left over was less than 2,000 anyway, so not a big deal. Rain is in the future. So contract is complete. All right, well, that's, if I recall, she's just under 100 grand. Yeah, 97,000. We have the buckaroonies. I'm gonna hit that buy button. Boom, we're landowners. Look at that. We're rich. Okay, we own land and we're broke. All right, so this area up here around the silo would just be the perfect startings of a farmyard. We got a nice big shed here for storing equipment, or even we could even use it to put bulk goods, bulk grains in, or potatoes, or sugar beet, or the options are limited. There'd be a nice little shed here for storing equipment. Park our tractors in there, and you got your silo, of course, and then the rest of this whole end of this plot here could be turned into animal pens. And here's another generic building. Nothing wrong with it. Great building. The fuel tank, they're not expensive. That could easily be moved out of the way if needs be. What else we got? So this is a pretty nice little combination shed and place to park equipment. That's a really useful building. And then this would make a great little, like I say, bulk storage area, or so that would be really awesome. Great place there to park tractors. Oh, this is the workshop. Oh, that changes everything. So this is the workshop. Oh, we got to keep that. Oh, why is it at the other end of the farmyard from the, by design, I guess, it's the other end from the silo? The two most things you want, the workshop and the silo. Ooh, free stuff. It's nice you buy a new house and find $1,000 sitting in it. I'll take it. This is all one building, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe this is our... It's great that I got two doors on it, too. So maybe that's the building we keep. Maybe keep the one on the end, although... this could make a great tractor storing building too, and equipment. It's a big building. But if we get rid of, we could get rid of all this except for the silo. We'd have to keep that. Although, maybe if we keep the building on the end and then build our animal pens around the silo, that'll work. Okay. Oh, huh. I just had a thought. Are these buildings even sellable? That is. We don't want to sell that anyway. Nope, that is. That is. That is. Not that we want to sell this, but that is. And it's even taken out the garbage around the building. Kudos to the map developer. That's awesome. I hate when you delete a building and the garbage stays and then you can't get rid of it. That's just nonsense. It kills the flexibility of the map. You can't redevelop the plot into whatever you want. That's sellable. So everything on probably the well is too, although probably keep that anyway. Yeah, everything on this map, on this plot of land, is sellable. We don't want to sell all of it, but we definitely don't want to sell all of it. But we don't need all these buildings. Okay, so we certainly don't need this building. So $45,000. Wow, that's half of what we paid for this property. Okay, so that's gone. I can see an animal pen going in here in the future. I'm thinking get rid of this, because I would like to own this field. Maybe not right at this moment, because it's got poplars on it. But in the future, and then that field can be pushed right up to here. And does that probably still leave room for some sort of an animal pen, maybe on the left-hand side, and in behind, maybe another animal pen there on that back corner. So let's not rush into selling all these buildings right away. We'll sell them as we need to. I don't think it's practical that we're going to make. It would have been nice if we could have kept this stuff up here, and then all of this could have gone right up to, right up to maybe here. All the rest of this whole plot could have been made a field. But that's not the way life is. So that's okay. I think we're going to make this is going to be our main building. And maybe we'll keep this one, maybe we won't. But all the rest of these are probably going to go, and we'll use that to finance the purchase of some land. Let's take a quick look at that before we wrap this up. Oh, the savvy wheel. Always pleasant to see. Alright, so realistically 7 would be our only. I think that's poplars, that's poplars. This is really 3 plots of land here that would be like the very first I'd like to purchase. So 7 is the only one, I think, and I think that's fallow. But in order to purchase that, that's out of our range. That's $233,000. That is out of our range. So right now we have a silo. We can store stuff. That's awesome. I think we're in the waiting game. I think our farm is going to start maybe with these 2 fields, but we can't start yet. And we can't afford to buy another field. So we may be working through this fall harvesting other people's fields. And I think we can do the jiggery pokery thing where you use the forage blower pickup thing on the front of a tractor to pick up straw off a contract field. So then we could pick up the straw and sell it, or we could bring it back to our farm here and store it. So we have that option, and we work through the fall, and we look at working up our money. Maybe we get enough money to purchase 29 here, or these 2 fields here, when they get rotated out of poplars, we purchase them and we start planting our own crops. Certainly we have till October. We can still plant winter wheat and winter barley. So we can probably take a couple of months here, work some contracts, do what we can, and see where that's going to go. All right. I think that's a solid plan. Let's run the clock forward a little bit and see if maybe we can squeeze in another contract today before the rain gets us. And all right, I'm gonna run the clock forward and see what happens with the contracts, and I'll bring you back when we have a contract. So, where are we going? Good question, eh? We are going right. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm in a hurry, and that's the first mistake. Whenever you rush in life, you always make mistakes. Oh, look at all the guardrails and fences. No. On the railway track. No. Oh, I think I could have made that. No, please. Squeezy through. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, no. No. Stop, car. Stop. Okay. All right. Oh, gosh. This is like playing Tetris. For you young people out there, look it up. I think it's this outfield up here. Oh, gravy. All right, well, let this car pass. We'll let those cars pass, which is probably a mistake. It's only one car. Oh, look at all the cars. Go away, cars. All right, all my cars behind me, that's to the good. It'll keep them from respawning. It's the cars in front of me that I mind. Go, little harvester, go. There's no way I'm getting this field harvested in time. I don't even... Oh, why are the fields like this? All right, we're going to go this way. Okay, we're going to lay... This is oats. And... nope. And we sat right in the first place. Alright, so we're laying a straw swath. That's good. Okay, well, let's harvest until it starts raining, but I don't think we're making it through this field. I'll go up and I'll bring the truck down, or the tractor and the trailer to haul away this oats, and we're probably going to get called for rain on this one, but we'll see. Back in a few. Alright, just a quick update. We have our oat field cleared. We almost got the entire field in this trailer. We found another small field nearby that also had oats, so we moved our harvester over there. We are making a straw swath. My plan is, and I've already purchased the forage pickup, is we are going to collect all the straw off that field. I just missed my exit. All right, I think we pulled a Yui here before in the exact same spot. Let's do it again. Pull the Yui. So the idea here now is I can't turn in these missions until I get all the straw cleaned up. And I don't want to go selling the oats, because where we have 2 oat fields, even though they're delivering to different places and blah, 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 I'm just going to put the oats in my silo. And once I get all the straw cleaned up, then I'll go turn in the crops. I'm pretty sure it would have been fine where they're selling at different locations, but rather get involved with that, let's just, we have a silo, we bought it, let's store this, and then we'll get the straw. We got to finish the next field. We'll bring that oats up here as well, and then we'll clear the straw off. I'm probably going to put in a storage. This silo here won't take straw. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check that first, of course, but I don't think it'll take straw. So we're going to have to put in some sort of straw storage or straw processing. We'll figure that out. But I just wanted to give you a quick update there. We're racing the weather right now. So I want to get up and get that second oat field cleared. It's only tiny. And I'm sure then once I have all the oats off the field, I am covered. I can pick up the straw in the rain. I don't think that's going to be an issue. And I'll put in that new silo, I guess, or hay barn, and store all of my stuff. I'm probably very limited here on what I can do because of the money situation, so I'll figure that out. If I have to, I'll sell another small shed to get the money to put in a proper silo. I know there's some buildings that I'm definitely not going to want in the future, so I'll just sell them. So all right, I'll check back with you now when we get these fields cleaned off, or something super interesting happens. There on our right is the second oat field. We've got a good start at that, maybe 25% done. It's tiny field, tiny field. Maybe it's a third done. So she's chugging away at that. I better watch my driving here. I'm going to have a fender bender. I don't know if you can call a tractor with a large trailer doing, you know, almost 50 kilometers an hour head on and with you a fender bender. But yeah, we'll check back with you in a few. All right, we're on the last row, and here comes the rain. So I think we just barely made it. That's a bonus for us. Whew. I didn't think we were gonna beat the rain. Get the last of the oats off this field before she starts pouring. And like I said, hopefully we can get the straw up, but if not, we'll leave those contracts open till tomorrow. And we'll clean her up then. All right, let's. I've already got a full load of oats in the trailer. We'll get this all put away. The deer playing in the field. Guess till spring, guys. This field is yours. Have fun. All right, so that's fully loaded. Let's just pull this off the field out of the way. We'll deal with that later. Who knows? Maybe another oat contract to come up. I think the way the game works, if a contract comes up and you accept the contract and then you pass into the next day when the crop would have withered, I think it's still okay. So if another contract were to come up, I would take it just in case. All right, so we got a load of our third, well, it's about half a load. So we got half a load of oats on board the trailer. We've already put 2 loads in our silo. Now all we got left to do is we need to clean up the straw with our new rig. So we'll drop this load off at the silo, and then we'll collect up the rest of the straw, get that stored away, and then we'll pick it up from there tomorrow. So it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but this rain is going to last for 2-3 hours, so that's going to run out our day. I'll see if I can pick up some of this straw in the rain. If not, we'll leave it for tomorrow, but if we can, I'll get it stored away. And we will pick it up there next time. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.